and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Running back with the football. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that ball.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
Here comes the punter onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it is incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up...
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Lining up to try the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. And stop right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set. It's second down. To the air. It's Keene. The pass. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense has got the football. Touchdown, Ducks on the scoop and score. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. He had the extra point and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Turn starts inside the 15. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Before they have a chance to regroup at halftime, let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a safety.
Well, you just got to have more awareness here as a ball carrier. What in the world are you doing? You're on your side of the 50. You're running backwards like that. Eventually, the defense sees this. They can't believe their eyes. They're rallying to the football, and they come up with a safety.
Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. This one will be fair caught. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oregon. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's running out of time, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense joins the party with a score. As any defender's dream, comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He'll throw it now. Makes the catch. It's James. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. A completion makes it second and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. He's back to throw again on second down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's third down and long. He'll hand it off. Can he reach the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. Incompletion makes it second down. To throw, it's Keene. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
Howdy, folks. It's Grandman Farms. Thought I'd stop by with some dialogue for a minute. Yeah, as you can see, it's 0 to 50. Well, 51 actually. Ducks are winning. Shouldn't be surprised since they're number 1.
Final seconds of the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first.
Yeah, this is a custom game I made.
It's been a fun start.
I'm just keeping all my favorite teams like the Ducks, Boise State, and all my Texas
And unless
teams.
something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand.
Even the unknown
Now,
Texas schools
combination
I'm
of lethal
messing
efficiency,
around with.
And that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their
Now
will.
that's a
And on
touch.
that note,
Now that's a
time to throw it
touchdown.
back to our guys
That
at
is
the
a good pass right
All
there.
right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it.
Now I'm not always the
All
best
right,
at
let's get the
football
second half
when I'm
going
playing
now. The
against my
kickoff team is
friends.
out there. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. Tackle made out at the 40. That's a good return. And the
Okay.
powerful Ducks offense
I think we'll
retakes
go with the
field.
dash. Come
A
back.
chance here now to build on the momentum they got by scoring just before halftime. First down. They're going to throw the football.
Oh, come on.
They waited
What was
all
that?
game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Okay, here we go. Let's try again.
Back to throw. It's Gabriel. He slings this one deep down the left side.
Come on, go, 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 man. Yeah.
Touchdown, Oregon.
Touchdown,
To stretch
Oregon.
the lead, the route is on.
Fresno State must be
That's
terrible.
another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a
How'd they even get to this
Boy,
game?
this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Okay, we're going to do a
Now the
PAT with him.
all-important extra point. PAT is good
It's
as they
good.
build on this big lead.
Honestly, I used to suck at kicking. I mean, I'm terrible
Kickoff
at
team
it
on the
in
field
Madden.
getting set now.
I think it's because there's a meter like this that I can do this.
Turn starts inside the
I
15.
used to really stink
The
at
coverage
kicking.
team brings him
Because
down
I still
at the
play Madden
26.
24 every now and then.
The Fresno State offense is back on
I'm
the
mostly
field.
wanting to get college football though. This is a lot more
First and
fun.
10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That'd be funny if
Second
they
down play coming up.
if Fresno State actually did score a TD though.
Play action fake. Looking to throw.
Come on, get the ball.
Here's a
Someone get
shot
the
toward
ball.
right sideline.
Oh,
And
why
this
couldn't
is
it
dropped.
couldn't
Would
it have been
a
an
huge
interception?
gain, but he could not collect it. So it's third and long from
Hmm.
way behind the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover.
It's a
That's a
turnover.
great play by the defender.
Yeah,
who
we
forced
got the
fumble,
ball.
But let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop
Hey,
here.
YouTube man, his comment I saw earlier. Are you still there?
Touchdown, Ducks. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets...
Okay, you know what's gonna be funny is if the score goes into the hundreds. That's gonna be hilarious. The CPU keeps picking the worst teams possible. Instead of like number 2 or something.
And the PAT is good as they
I don't even know who the number 2 team is right now. All I know is Oregon Ducks are number 1, and I think Boise State is number 12 or something.
From inside the 15-yard
Correct me
line,
if I'm wrong, anyone.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Yeah, just correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know what ranking Boise State is, if they're number 12 or number 16.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack
I'm surprised Bulldogs are getting their butts whooped by Ducks. Where's my... Do we have any blitz plays here? Yeah, there we go. I love my blitz plays.
Situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket.
He scored I thought maybe he scored a safety. Guess he wasn't in the zone completely.
And a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Their return down the middle.
Team makes its way onto the field. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Can he make it?
He caught the ball.
Return man runs out of bounds. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Gabriel. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown!
Holy cow!
And the beatdown continues.
What a throw!
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Oh, that was a spiral throw even. Wow, that's awesome.
Kicking team on now for the extra point.
I'm always amazed when the teams are good.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
When the teams are terrible, I'm kind of like,
they get set to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance.
I always
for
like to use blitz plays in defense because I think they work the best for me.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play.
Far zone press, that's one of my favorite defense moves.
So
I didn't realize the clock had run out.
Hasn't been much of a contest so far.
On to the 4th quarter we go.
One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pressure is... The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead to get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
We're going to do a buck sweeper, whatever that is.
This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Go, 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 man. Go, go, go.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase.
Man, these guys have speed and everything that you need on the team.
Unfortunate on the other side.
Yeah, I agree. Even wilder now that the score is even further out.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up.
0-78 now.
Back to pass. It's Gabriel. And he'll just dive over the pile into the end zone for the two-point conversion.
0-80.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Oh, there aren't any blitz plays. Let's just see cover 3
not much you can do except play for pride. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The pocket, nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Oh, man.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do
I thought we got it.
job
At least
of
I just love
awareness
when I can make another team do a fumble.
His body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that
come
and get
on.
top of the
Yeah. This is my kind of game right here.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Okay, come on.
Here's the snap. Drops back.
No. Get him. Make it score safety.
So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play.
Thank you.
Just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
I kind of wonder if maybe I should turn the CPU back up a little, but I don't know. I'm kind of loving this victory stuff.
And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
I thought he was never going to go down.
You know, I'd say this run is
The
pretty
way I
emblematic of
had
what
him
we've seen all day
going
long.
through
No
there.
matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw.
Snap
They've
the
been able
ball.
to run, really, whatever they've
No.
wanted to. That's why the
No.
points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever
You
we feel
pushed
like
me
it.
out, you
The Ducks
jerk.
looking to run some tempo here.
That's it. Oh, you're gonna pay.
To throw, it's Gabriel. Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them. Great execution.
There,
Put another
Fresno
touchdown.
State is definitely gonna go home crying after this butt whooping I've laid down on them. Just gotta bring in the hurt.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
I'm only making it be 2-minute
Team now set to
quarters
this one away.
just because I don't want to spend all night playing a game. I just want to
He's got
Have
it
fun
inside
for a
the
little
15.
while.
And he's
Playing
stopped at the 19.
2-minute
Good job by the
quarters.
coverage team.
Not
The
any
Fresno
stress.
State offense is back on the field. Mental mismatch. A beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Hey, no. Where do you think you're going?
Loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
No.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that.
Yes.
But give credit to the defender for
That's
the hit.
pretty
That's
great.
what caused the fumble.
It's been fumbles all night for Fresno State. Look at that. He thought, oh, I'm going to get away. Oh, no, you're not.
The offense gets a chance to start with
We're
a short
coming for
field.
you.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Toss play, running right. He shreds the tackle. Wow, it's a legs refuses to be. Look at that powerful running. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run.
Wow, I love that guy's will.
He's
determined he's not going down without a fight.
And a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Fights through the tackler. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to
This is
see
hilarious.
the execution.
I haven't seen a score this big in a long time on the video game. Well, since I'm not worried if they're going to win, I'm just going to...
Looking to throw. It's Gabriel. And he's got it for the two-point conversion.
I'm just going to keep on playing.
Salt in the wound here.
19 seconds.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring
us
back.
I usually don't do two-point conversions. Just when you're playing the computer, you might as well.
The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
Cover for
First down play call coming up. How aggressive
half of
will
these
it be?
plays and things, I don't know what they mean. I just know they sound cool, and I'm like, ooh, that's the one I want.
Here to start the drive. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I'm not ashamed to admit I know that there's some parts of football I just don't know about. I mean, we'll say this, I know how two-point conversions work, I know how field goals work, and that you want to get that one extra point after you make your TD. That's what I know. Well, there we go. Victory. 0-97.
Ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right?
Do you think it's kind of boring that I have the CPU turned all the way down where it basically stinks at everything? Or do you think it's actually kind of fun? Just let me know in the comments or whatever what you think, and please give this stream a like, because if you give this stream a like, I will definitely be doing more college football 25 streams. So give it as many likes as you can. Let's do 20. Let's get to 20 likes by Friday. Yeah, that's what we can do. 20 likes to Friday. And please be sure to subscribe, leave any kind of friendly comments, and share to other people. Okay, so here's what we're going to look at here. The settings, the game settings. Let's see here. Player skill. See, I have it at 100 for everything. Oh, hey, here's an idea. Let's get the interceptions turned all the way up. And I think I want to just get this back to like 50, I think. Because that was pretty frustrating. The CPU was not doing what I wanted it to. Because I want it to be accurate when it comes to field goals and things. Punt power, yeah. So I think if I put in 50, it'll be just fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Here we go. I know the majority of the time that I actually do the... I know that the majority of the time I stream on the farming simulator games. But tonight I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm just going through all my
Menu narration option
settings.
is set to off.
Oh, no. I hate hearing that menu narration. Penalties. Game options. I want to... Let's just make it a standard 2-minute quarter. And I like it to be on freshman skill level. Even though I am experienced, the game just likes to make things way too hard then. Oh, I hope it saved those changes that I made. Oh, yeah, it did. Oh, no. I do not want to do manual save on this game. Favorite team is Boise State. But after this, it might end up being Oregon. So, I mean, that was great. I'm surprised that UTSA is pretty good. Well, TCU isn't half bad either. But, I mean, I don't know what it is, but Oregon is so good. I really can't get over how good they are. But knowing me, I should probably be loyal to my state, right? I just can't. I like Boise State. I don't know why. I've always been drawn to them. I might have gone to college there if I'd have decided to go. What is even teams? Ensure any two teams are competitive by raising the player ratings of the lower rated team to compensate. Yeah, let's do that because I really want to give the other team a fighting chance against me. Sometimes. I can change that at any time. It's not like... Wait. I don't really want to play Boise State right now. I think I want to go with, let's go with TCU. Nope, we're going with the Longhorns. Okay, edit the uniforms. Let's just do current home. Okay, we're ready. I already played against the Nevada Wolfpack once. And I already did the Cotton Bowl once, so let's do the Peach Bowl. Okay, advance the game. Let's get this party started.
Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've got a terrific matchup for you today. Fans have gotten here early, and they are ready to get this game underway. As we'll see a squad out of the Mountain West, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Longhorns offense making their way on the field to open this game. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like
this is not as awesome as the Oregon game already.
Come up to the line to crank the tempo up.
Don't know what it is.
Well, this defense
stadium
is
so
aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover.
Looks like it might be going in the direction that I want it to go.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs. And of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas and having elite receivers.
Looking for the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Offense been in reverse.
Hang on a second. Coaching. Depth chart. QB. Yeah, I am gonna put Arch Manning in there. Okay.
A long way to go to convert this third down.
Let's do a turbo play.
Scanning the field. It's yours. He pulls it in for a big gain. And they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll.
Touchdown,
there we go.
Texas. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, that start
could not have gone any better, Kirk.
Well, Chris, as you know, it's always huge for an offense's confidence to score in the opening drive. Most times, coordinators are just kind of feeling the defense out, giving them a lot of different formations. You're going to see how they react. To get points on the board, man, that's a huge plus.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team.
Okay, now what?
So Nevada's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today.
Okay, Arch Manning taking the field.
Quarterback matchup out for the first time. Kirk, the coaches always say, hey, it's about a lot more than the quarterback. But today it really seems like these guys will decide it.
Well, and I think yesterday when we sat down with this quarterback, he definitely feels that pressure to compete one-on-one against the quarterback on the other side. Now, he's got to be careful of letting his emotions get the best of him. Man, he was locked in yesterday when we visited with him.
Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Get it. Get him. Make him fumble.
Oh. Get the ball back, but it could still be a drive kill. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to
make him score a safety. Yep, he did.
That is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well.
Don't you get it by now, Wolf? Where's the Longhorns? We can stab you.
So following the
safety, getting impaled by a wolf. I mean, a wolf getting impaled by a Longhorn.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Oh, come on. Come on, Art. Channel some. Channel your uncle's throwing energy.
Downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an
that guy actually jumped up and got it.
A tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42.
Do some vertical.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion. 4th and 10 after 3
Come on, Art.
Can they connect this time? Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it. Down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, at least we got first down.
1st and 10 here.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. So Texas has the lead.
In the first quarter.
Okay. Check out the stats now through the opening period.
Well, if we can get some rushing yards in next quarter.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone.
Oh.
Touchdown.
Okay, that was a perfect dive. I couldn't have done that any better if I tried. You know what? I think I know why I might have been doing so terribly. I hadn't eaten lunch, and I think my brain just wasn't working good. Because while I'm not talking, my brain is working the whole time I'm playing this game all about football.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
I mean, I will say this. EA Sports did a real good job with college football. I think they did a better job with this than they have done with Madden in a long time.
And he fields it inside the 15. Not much on the
I've only played Madden 24, but from what I've seen, it's like EA Sports hasn't put as much heart and soul over the years into Madden, like it's just getting less and less hard into it. And now, and you can tell that this game was made with love.
Break up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight
I don't
end.
know. There's a happy energy to this game that Madden doesn't seem to have now, according to people who play it a lot. And I've played Madden a lot. It's not as much as I thought I would. And I'm already playing more hours of this game than I have of all the other football games.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up.
Tell you what, if you want a crappy team to play against, Fresno State is it. Nevada's pretty crappy, but...
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
But I don't know if they're as crappy as Fresno State.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's
oh,
down, but a
man, that laid out right there.
That return. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Play action here on first down.
Oh, come on. Oh, get him.
Here's a
fumble. Fumble. Get the ball.
Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Touchdown, Texas. The defense adds 6 points. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and
that guy was just laid out.
Got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on
After we made him fumble the ball.
And scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
See, look, boom. Oh, hey, there's the ball. Get it. Yeah.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22.
Honestly, I thought about going live on Twitch tonight, but I decided not to. I just decided not to.
They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the game just good enough for a first down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Hey, get up. Yes.
Just picked up the football going the other way.
What? My joystick was screwing up for a second there. Oh wait, but that was first and 10. Well, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Decided to make Art run. So it's like, come on, kids, let's run. Alright, go, 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 go.
And it's intercepted.
Oh, no.
Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
That was not what I intended. I intended to make Arch keep on running. And suddenly, one of my buttons just decided, hey, no, we're going to do this for you.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Sometimes this game is very cantankerous.
The shotgun running play call. Now test the middle and
If only I can make them fumble it again.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down.
Come on, let's go, let's go.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Oh, come on, good.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time.
Come on.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st down, it's play action. Going to try to use his legs here. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks.
I don't know. Did y'all know Peyton Manning had to do a lot of rushes in his football career?
They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter.
I honestly don't know. I do know, though, Peyton could throw like a beast back in the day.
So one final
I did used to watch him when he played for the Colts, and sometimes I watched him when he played for the Broncos.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
Come on, go, 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 go. Go, let's go, go, go.
He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
Touchdown, Longhorns. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
All right, number 22, number 23. Wait, no, number 22. Yeah. Good job, man. Glad I got the ball past to you. That was a pretty good run. I think I'm gonna try to do a 2-point.
As they try for the 2-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny
honestly,
a touchdown.
That's the part of football that makes me mad when they go.
Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22.
What are you, a child? Don't swat at stuff.
And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. They need a
I'm gonna swat this ball.
in the last couple minutes. Down big.
And I'm just like, cause you
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver.
Come on, somebody get him.
Cannot escape that
Oh,
ferocious
we got
pass
him.
rush. It's a sack.
Good.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. Oh, and he can't quite hold
Oh, man, that would have been so great.
Here today, but it's going to bring up
One of the guys
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
I was going to have him rush.
Takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time in the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers
on
the entire team. You can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards.
Go.
Get some space around the 30. Comes out of bounds after a solid game.
Wait till we got another first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Oh, come on.
For a loss of 1.
Get out of my way.
With a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the
Come on. No.
And the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Why were my own teammates getting in my way?
They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up. Big touchdown.
There we go. Smashed through everybody.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive
Hope no one
line,
is bored with the 0 scores for the opposite team. Actually, some of y'all might even prefer it, right? You're like, why didn't you even come? I am not
now the try
going
for 2.
to not do a 2-point conversion.
Back to pass. It's Manning. And it's picked off in the end zone.
How in the Sam Hill did that happen? See, I thought, oh, I have this one in the bag. Nope.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this
But
one away.
I'm not worried I'm gonna lose. It's 22 seconds. That'd be ridiculous to say. It's like, oh no, I'm gonna lose in 25 seconds. You're just gonna lose sometimes.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver.
I mean, you gotta admit, this is very entertaining.
And the quarterback dropping back.
I got my eyes on you.
And now the ball comes out.
Fumble.
A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the offense able to recover
But
it
he
there.
didn't let
An important
go.
third down attempt for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And that's it. The game.
There's nobody just there.
Well, this head coach told
0 to 35. That was not as great as the Oregon game. The Oregon game was so much better.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA
Okay,
Sports
here's the question. Does it need to be a 100 on interceptions for the CPU or for me? Because I don't know how that works. Would that mean that they would throw more interceptions if I turned up the CPU? Or not? Well, I think I'll tone the interceptions back down. So we're going to go back in here to game settings. Going to go to CPU. So let's make it be 0 on interceptions because honestly, no one wants to throw an interception. That's the kind of stuff that can just make you feel terrible. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to play now. And are you kidding me, CPU? What about Road to Glory? Okay, we're gonna say continue for that. What did I make this guy's name be? Ah, yes. Billy Bob Mochaluk. For my TCU Road to Glory player. Yes, I'm positive I want to quit. Okay, so now we're gonna go to play now. Why does it like Nevada State so much? Oh, I think I know why. I turned even teams on. So it's like, I thought you wanted an even team. No, I don't. Play now. There we go. That's better. Because I do not want to keep playing the same team over and over. Ooh, the Wisconsin Badgers, huh? Nah. I'm gonna mess around with Boise State. No. Somebody pick a team for me, please, that I'm trying to use. I don't care what team you pick. I'll just do it. East Carolina Pirates. Florida Atlantic Owls. Fresno State Bulldogs. Georgia. Georgia's good. Georgia State. Indiana. Okay. Go Tigers. That is the team we will pick. There we go. That's what I want to see. I like the current away better. Okay. Yep, I think that's about it, don't you? Okay, ready. Now it's gonna let me pick where I want to go. I don't really want to. Alamo Ball's in San Antonio, isn't it? Yep, it is. Well, let's do it then. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is gonna be my last game of the night. So anyone wants to get in and watch the game, now's the chance.
Today at the Alamo Dome as we have a couple of squads here ready to
And each
square off
quarter
in
is
the
going to be 2
Valero
minutes.
Alamo Bowl. Bowl games are not only
This
a
is the
reward
Alamo
for how
Bowl.
you played in the regular season,
I'm
but
playing
can be
against
a
LSU
springboard
Tigers.
into next year as well. As we'll see a squad from the
And
Mountain
the
West,
computer
the
is playing
Utah State
as Utah
Aggies,
State.
taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA
With
Sports
interceptions
College
turned
Football,
all
I'm
the way
Reese
down to
Davis,
0
joined here
for
in the
both
booth,
teams.
as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Defense takes the field to start this game off. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Utah State up-tempo. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that flying up, making the big play.
Offense getting set for 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Touchdown, Tigers! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Getting some heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll bring it back. It's Thomas. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse. And they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Okay, I guess I don't need to
get some tips,
just
break
the
on the
backup
football,
plan.
get it up in the
Don't
air.
throw
Nice
over
job by
it.
the player breaking on the football and forcing the
I
incompletion.
have no choice.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Gets it out quickly. How about
Come on, go, 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 go.
He's got space.
Oh, yes.
Touchdown LSU! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast. You could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles. And he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the
It's not a
end zone.
mosquito. I think it's just so
They'll try to add another
woman-like when guys swat the ball in football.
And the extra
It's not a
point pushes the
mosquito.
lead
You're not
to
trying to
14.
kill it.
Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
That'd be funny if they had an actual tiger. It'd probably eat everybody. Gotta be careful
This
with
offense has a second down play.
a big old nasty tiger.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just...
Of course we're gonna bring the muscle.
And they get him again.
And how
We
about
want
that
to bring
back-to-back
the
sack?
muscle.
You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
Bring the muscles. I'm just
And
saying
there
it like
is
a German, I
Little.
don't
That
know
will
why.
send a home crowd into a frenzy like back-to-back sacks. 3rd and long coming up.
Hey! Yeah,
Looking
you
for a
weren't doing
physical attack
this
from
fast
the gun.
enough to suit
He's
me.
brought down, but there's
So
a
flag
flag
it
on the
is.
field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Okay.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Well, I mean,
That
come
penalty
on.
helps
Speed it
some,
up
but it's
already.
still 3rd and long.
Where are we? Old?
Out of the gun, the inside
No offense
handoff,
to old
looking for a
people.
crease. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall
Just
and makes
come on,
the
let's
stop.
play like we're young
Utah
men.
State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Come on.
He gets a block.
Oh,
He did a
come
great
on.
job
I wish I
finding
could have
some
made him
running
power
room on
through
that
that.
return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
Let's do all
LSU
go.
will dive into the playbook here on offense. And with the ball in a spot like this, David, they might try to get something on the board before the break.
Oh, great opportunity.
He lets it fly. And is knocked
Oh,
away.
man, that would have
Incomplete
been the
defensive back
perfect
staying in
catch.
phase and batting it away. LSU
Mm,
right back to the
perfect catch.
line. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read.
Motion.
Quick pass on the jet
No.
motion.
Come on, go. Zigzag.
Afterburner's coming.
Zigzag. Ah, yes.
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Go Tigers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team out there getting set. From inside the 15, here's the return.
Come on, get him.
Nice
Wow, that was
executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return
definitely a
at the
follow-up.
22. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He leaves it with his back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Come on, let's see that replay.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Well, dang it.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second
Dang.
half.
Dadgummit.
On the move from inside his 5. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
No.
They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off. Didn't look rusty at all.
I guess I should have looked.
Foot on the accelerator looked
That was
really
on
good.
me that time.
Just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. Defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Turbo play. Come on, I just want to rush the ball.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He'll try to
Come on. Yeah.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs. You're starting to understand what I want.
Looking for space. It's Durham.
Come on, go.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Running backs square their shoulders up. That's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
Come on, go!
Yeah! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals! And the pummeling has started.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read
those
the
are the
coverage,
kind of throws I like to do.
Let him do the rest.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
There are some blitz runs.
Utah State offense about to give it another go. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line.
What can I say? I like being able to make it where a team can't score.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way.
I kind of like lower.
I think the
I kind of like
interesting
scores like this. Whereas, like 95 or whatever with Oregon.
And here's a fumble way behind the
go,
line.
go, go, go.
How about that alert play for
yeah,
the
now that's how you do it.
Touchdown, Tiger. The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice
go,
job
Tiger.
getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football. Get the QB on the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Is it back to Utah State though? Now that I made a TD from that fumble? Oh, after the PAT.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing.
I like how this game is more unpredictable though. Where you're not always sure if you're gonna have a victory. Sometimes you really might lose with your team.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Go get a turnover.
I made Utah State fumble the ball again. Well, that's what we want.
First down here for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Unloads it left. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. The running back has it. And stampeding through the defense. Touchdown LSU! And the route is on. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
This is getting interesting.
You know, you did your job, you got points, now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
I just made sure that I powered him through all that. Sick and tired of not being able to push through a defense.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for room. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Well, guys, so far would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense.
Defense we go.
This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look
was that?
Watch out, but great
Kind of
job
funny
quarterback.
walk run was that?
The football out, a little extra bonus. Nice
That
job
was
by the
pretty
defense
funny.
getting nasty.
Toy. Well, let's
first down, here comes this offense.
Okay, here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Yeah, and this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football
I like to
game,
preview what the play's going to look like.
Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not
you're
over.
probably like, why are you winning all the time? That's so stupid and boring. Because when you're a disabled guy, like me, occasionally you get used to not winning.
On to attempt the try.
So anytime you can make a video game easier, you jump at the chance, and it's easy, and you feel like you've accomplished something.
They got the ball in great field position, and bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How about the alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Touchdown, Tiger. Not content to get the
and you know what's weird? It's like I'm learning more playing against the CPU and everything. This is how I'm learning tonight.
No doubt.
See, I was playing one of my friends today, and he kept beating me over and over and over. I kept not getting any points on the scoreboard. He kept getting all the points, not me. I'm not saying that he wasn't playing fair. He was playing fair.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the
you just happen to know how to play football a little bit better than I, quite a bit better than I did.
Not content to get the ball, they wanted to do something with it.
I'm not always the guy to ask about statistics and everything.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far
I just like to know what ranking the schools are in college football, because they have some really cool teams.
Not a lot to feel great about in this
I don't know the people. I just know that some of them are pretty good.
And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Please, whoever is reading comments or things like that, please tell me if you would like for me to play one more game tonight, or if you're okay with just being it.
The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day.
Here's what I encourage them. Encourage all comments to be friendly. If I feel like you're not friendly, or if you're being a bit of a jerk, I'm going to remove those comments.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
I've been believing it the majority of my life, and I'm not don't have hurt feelings
Let's see
about
what he
it.
can get done from inside his
Because
own 15.
it taught me how to
Just
deal
never
with
had
it.
a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought
So you
down
can
at
either
the 24.
choose to ignore
Utah
them, or
State
you
has it
can
back,
choose
ready to go to work on offense.
have it out with them.
This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning,
And a lot of
but they'll
times you
try to
don't get
finish with
anywhere.
something positive late.
Having it out with a bull.
Today, and I don't think it would matter
Because
what type of
we
X's and O's they're out there
too
executing,
dumb
David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete,
Anything.
sometimes hit you
See,
in the
they're
face
always
and it
the
stinks,
pitiful
but you're not
ones
good
if they
enough.
pick
And
on
today they were not
you
good
and you
enough.
retaliate.
I'm going to do the best I can.
Nowhere to
And I
go,
think
and
that's
the
why I
ball
like
is
doing
loose.
maybe when
And the
bullies
defense
what
has it. Everybody reverse skate.
should happen to them.
Touchdown LSU. The defense with the scoop and score. You know, the defense is all about
Those are the kind
stopping
of movies
teams,
I
but
like.
when you have a chance to swing momentum,
Like that kind of
scoop it and
stuff.
score
And
yourself,
I'm not
it
saying
is
any of you
such a
people
huge
watching
play.
are bullies.
Yeah, you just go over the offense, like, bro,
Because
we
you
don't
wouldn't be
need- we got
subscribing
this.
me if you
We'll
are.
score ourselves if we have to. Great job by the defense,
But
doing what they need to do, and then go talk a
that's the
little
way
trash
my
to
life is
defense.
going. But my mother has always been so kind to me. She helps me with
Lining up to tack
everything
one more onto that lead.
since I'm disabled.
Oh, that's like blowing the layup or the 3-inch putt. Missed the extra point. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside his own 15, trying to follow.
So I'm not
his
trying to
blockers.
depress anyone.
Not a lot
He's
of
just
space
here
be
to have a
found.
good
hustle
time,
by the
watch the
coverage team,
stream,
and they stop him
and
at
then
the
go to
21.
bed.
Utah State
I just
offense
like
back
to
onto the field.
talk a little bit.
This thing
You
has sort of
can
gotten away the
kind of
last
get to
couple
know
of
me through
possessions.
my
They've
live
been a
stream.
little too
See
generous,
who I
David.
am.
Yeah, like a non-profit.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the quarterback
Because I
just
want
couldn't
people to
bring
know I
himself
mean
to
well.
pull the trigger
I'm
and
not a
get rid
jerk.
of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's
I'm-
give the secondary tons of
I
credit,
may
right?
be
They were doing an
disabled.
outstanding job at the back
It
end in
does make
coverage,
me a little bit
not allowing any
different.
receivers open, and that's
But
why
I'm
the
still a
QB had to
person,
keep
just
holding
like
it and keep holding
everyone
it.
else.
That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
And while the game is
You know,
all
people
but
see me in a
decided,
wheelchair
why
and
not
just
try to get
immediately
another
don't
one if you can?
like
That's
what they
part of
see.
the fun, right?
And
Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued.
it's not my fault.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why
And
they
to
hit him
me,
the ball a lot?
if
Because
someone
he
is
did
just
that.
judging me
That's his
just because I'm in a
fourth trip to
wheelchair,
play
that
there.
speaks
This dude
volumes
showed
about
you a
them
little bit of everything.
being a
What
shallow
great back. And 4
person who
touchdowns
doesn't
on the day.
understand the way some things are. And to me, this is my opinion. If you don't like it, too bad. It's not like I woke up one morning and said, hey, I want to be handicapped, I want to be disabled, I want to be born with a muscle problem.
And the extra point will tack another one onto
You know, I
this
didn't
lead.
choose
That's
I didn't choose
exactly
one
what
morning
you
to
want to do when you have
be
that
this
type
way.
of field position. Strike
I was
quickly,
born this
and they
way,
did.
and
One play, and they put it on the board.
nothing I can do
Lining
to
up
change
to
it at
cover
the
the
moment.
kick after that touchdown drive.
If they
They'll
are
bring it
working
back
on
from
different
inside the
medicines
15.
for
Not a lot of space to be
disease I
found. Good
have.
hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the
And this
Utah
is
State
why a lot
offense
of
about to
times
give it another go.
you'll see me
After
gaming
that last
almost
turnover,
all day
David,
because
prime
I'm
example,
disabled. I don't
sometimes
have
the harder
anything to
you try,
do.
the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the
Cold and
eight
it's
ball. I mean, this
winter
offense
time,
has to do
you know, on a
something, put it together.
our
You got
farm.
a deficit, Palmer. You need
Besides,
some
I don't
mojo.
even
Something
farm
needs to go
anymore.
your way.
At this point
If
in
I
the
do
game,
farm,
they've
it's
got to score
virtual
touchdowns
farming.
every time they have possession.
He's back to throw on second down. And the looks as if the defense got it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Okay, this is going to be hilarious if I make one more TD just to rub it in their face, rub your face in it.
Swatting at the ball, even if you can't see them. These guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
I really did want to play football in high school if I hadn't had brittle bones and everything.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles
and
him up.
Brittle bones and my
It'll be
muscle
second down, and
issues.
remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Was causing problems for me, and it's hard to get around.
When you know you have a team outclassed,
0 to
the ability
76.
to play
Okay,
to
there we
that
go.
standard and finish
That's
with
the
a
game.
blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game.
Okay,
but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a
usually
player,
the amount of
just
time I
love
like
being
to
in such
for
great rhythm, and we saw that
live
right
stream.
from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Okay,
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse
Mm-hmm.
Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay. Let's see. Wow, no one's giving my stream a like. What's with you people? How hard is it to hit a stinking like button? It just inspires me to do it more. To do more cool streams like this. Please. Live stream a like. It keeps me inspired. I'll say it keeps me motivated. Thanks. Yeah. Alright, people. So, here's the deal. If you want me to stop streaming, better get this stream to 5 likes. But if you are enjoying the stream, get it to... I'll tell you what, if you get it to 7 likes tonight, people, I'll quit. And so far, there aren't any. Okay, we're getting somewhere. There's 2 now. Okay, we gotta start counting the likes. Okay, so we are now going to return to the main menu. We're not going to do a bowl game this time. I don't want to do a championship. We're just going to do play now. What is wrong with the CPU? Why does it always want team settings? I don't want even teams. Stop choosing the stinking. Okay. Crossplay is on. Now we're gonna do play now. No, game. Pick teams that you haven't played yet. Huh. This might be broken. Oh, there we go. Fresno State. Oh! Wait, I didn't know this. Okay. Who's up for Oregon playing again? Yeah, let's do Oregon again. That was really fun. There it is, Oregon. Okay. Right at the uniforms. Yeah. This is gonna be good. Exhibition. National Championship. So I can do all these bowls. Or I can just do a regular old exhibition. Okay, I want a broadcast team. Human team off. 2-minute quarters. Accelerated clock. Let's go with a nighttime game. I love nighttime games. Let's just do clear. Everybody wants clear weather when it's football season.
Settled next to the Willamette River, Autzen Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks.
I'll be able to go to sleep.
I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Delivers to contact. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ducks offense takes the field. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of breath in this game, too, because he gets better.
Honestly, I kind of feel like Oregon is number 1. I mean, this is a good team.
Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
Their QB is a beast. I don't know who he is.
On the game plan, attack.
But I like him.
Now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelled it.
Makes me
He knew he
think
had
I
an
need to watch an
opportunity.
Oregon Duck game.
Taking shots. Any chance he has. You saw it on that first play of the game.
I mean, our Texas teams are good, but
First and 10.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Gabriel. And
are you kidding me?
By the defense to stop the scoring
inside the
opportunity.
zone.
3rd and goal coming up here. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he's dragged down.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal, though, David. First drive of the game, you want to pay it off and just put some points up on it.
Yeah, this is not
I'd go for the touchdown
good.
because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards. Even if I get stopped, I'm starting this
It wasn't good either. Oh, my goodness.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make.
What's wrong with me? Never stink like this. See, this is how I can tell I need to be going to sleep. If somebody, if you have the
Here
heart,
comes the Illini offense back onto the field. This crowd, full throat,
go ahead and just,
drums and letting them know it's going to be a long day.
oh no, hit that like button.
You will not see that very often
Not
from this
hard.
guy.
All you
It's
have
second
to
down.
do is just, you don't even have to lift your hand. You can just go blink with your index finger.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Like I'm asking you to cut off your arm or your leg.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And man, you know this guy dreamed of starting this game off right and running the football and positive and being the guy throughout the day, not
okay, here we go.
He's going to have some resilience because he's going to get more totes, and he's got to make sure he's ready for them.
Fires to the end zone. And it's
touchdown.
Touchdown Ducks. Just under 60,000 in this place, but sometimes it sounds like 600,000. An engineering marvel to hold in all this noise.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. They love their team. They support the Ducks, and they built traditions and so many teams they should be proud of. Getting them involved early is a great sign for this football game.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
Still see
From
two
inside the
ball.
15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Illinois offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good. Chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Please get the stream to 3 likes then.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Oh no, too hard.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole where you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own this week.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. To the air, it's Gabriel. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it!
What a
Touchdown,
catch.
Oregon! How about that quarterback
Oh,
taking the shot
God.
downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Are you kidding me? Who took away the like? Dude, okay.
He'll try to tack on one
When
more.
don't decide to unlike and then like again.
That's exactly
Just
what you want to
wherever
do
you are,
when
if you're going to be that way,
strike quickly, and they did. One play
when I
and they
just
put it on
told
the
you
board.
the way I've been treated, and you're going to treat me like that, by taking away
From
a life,
inside the 15, here
just
comes
to
the
hopefully
return.
make me feel
He was
bad
looking for more
in your
running
mind.
room, but none to be found
Please
as he
stop.
stopped at the 23.
And if you're going to be that way, just
Here
go
comes
ahead
the
and
Illini
unsubscribe.
offense back onto the field. Not a lot of
Because
time left here in the half.
I'm
Let's
not
see
going
if
to
they
put
can
up
cut
with
into
that. I
this
put up with
lead.
that
And
much.
this drive isn't a must
I don't
score,
have to
but
put
man, you
up
look
with
at the
that anymore.
scoreboard, you're
So
down
if
2
you're
scores.
going to
Jesse,
just
you
be
got a
that
good
way,
opportunity. Create some momentum.
unsubscribe
Cut
from
it to
my
a
channel
one-score
if you're
game.
just
This is
going
an
to
important
be a
possession.
total
Yeah, it's important to
jerk
create that
face.
momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it
I
going
don't put
here.
up with that.
And
I do
here's
not
a
put up
fumble
with
way behind the
bullying
line.
or anything like
Oh,
that.
looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out like a Tucker.
I have a zero tolerance
Not going
policy.
to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Scanning the field, it's Gabriel. And that incomplete
Nope.
pass caused by
Nobody
the
got
big
it
hit
that
on
time.
first down, second down coming.
Let's
Ducks
check
want
the
to move
sideline and
quickly.
do all go.
He's looking for a man on second down. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Unleashes to the end zone.
There we
Give
go.
him 6. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that's his second
Quack,
receiving
quack.
touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Replay scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at half. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
First down for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Just about picked off in the end zone, and that would have put a stop to this scoring threat. Instead, it'll be second down.
Let's see.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Pulls it in the end
What?
zone.
Oh, okay, we gotta see the
Oregon.
replay on that one.
This guy's
That
putting
was-
the
that was
Oregon
pretty good.
offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
Now, I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team
Well, I
on
hope
their
y'all
shoulders.
had
You need them to
good
run it, I'll run
day,
it.
a
You need to
good
throw
day
it, I
today.
can do that too.
All you people
They'll try to add
Mhm.
another to their lead.
who watch,
And
hope
with
y'all
the
have a
extra
nice day
point, they
tomorrow.
push the lead out a
Best
little
wishes.
further. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front
honor
them
of the
when they took
holiday
over
season.
possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
It's hard to believe it's the month of December.
From inside his own 15,
That
looking for room.
it's about to wrap up 2024 and 2025 will begin in January.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the
Hard to
field.
believe.
Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to... Oh, and the ball squirts out near their own goal line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
A fumble that
seems about right.
became a touchdown? Now that's awesome. I wonder if that's ever happened in the game of football.
Comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble. Get that puppy.
I'm probably gonna watch some TV after this round. Like, after this game is completely over. That's when I'll... yeah.
Lining up to
That's when
tack
I'll
one
end the
more onto that
stream.
lead.
After this whole game is over. These are 2-minute quarters that I'm doing. That way, impatient people won't be so upset.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
This makes it more enjoyable for me because I really don't have the patience to play this game for 15 minutes at a time in each quarter because, well, that's not how my life can work.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw.
There we go.
Grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job.
I am starting to get sleepy. At least. That's always a good sign.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more
I think I know
room,
what I will do
as he stopped at the 23.
after the stream.
Here comes the Illini offense back
I will
onto the
go
field. So late in the half, this is
pop
really
by one of my friends' Twitch live streams he's doing.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're
Say hi to him
now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now.
A little bit of
first half,
TV.
try and generate.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Oregon. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football, great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player.
That duck is funny.
Lining up to add another.
Oh no.
The kick is up and good.
Oh, it was good. Okay, so I messed with that kick.
Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up,
Okay,
and they
here
don't
we go.
stop you until the band starts playing. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Illinois offense returns to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row, now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a.
Okay, I'm not going to hit any buttons. Oh, wait.
That's
the end of the first quarter.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
I mean, the first half, yeah. That was the end of the first
start
half.
To things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
Did anyone have anything nice for supper / dinner, depending on where you live?
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field.
I had some Mexican food tonight, enchiladas with black beans and rice.
That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half.
There was a tortilla on the side that I had with
I gotta
it.
find some positives. I get
And
the ball
chicken
first.
salsa
Start
came
this
with it.
possession. Try to put a scoring drive together.
And
The
it
only
was
thing you
really
can do
good.
at this point offensively is just make sure your best
So, I
players
hope-
are touching the football as
Yep,
often as possible.
y'all got to
You
have
recruited these
something nice
guys,
to
you got
eat
guys
for
out of
supper.
portal. You put your faith in them to make plays.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it
on.
just squirted right through his
That
fingers.
is not
and
what
he
I
missed an
wanted.
opportunity for a nice play on first down. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Still on his feet. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks! And the punishment has been extended. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
Oh, sorry, people.
From inside the 15. Nice job
I think I was
executing
off
all of the
in some other
assignments as they put a
planet.
stop to that return
I'm
at
so
the
sorry.
22.
If I
The
said
Illinois offense
anything,
returns to the field. This one feels as if it's starting
I'm
to
sorry,
get
I was
away
talking
from
to
them a little bit,
myself.
Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot
Like
of
I
teams
was.
in college football at this
I did
point
not
that will
mean
just
to.
quit. So
I
David, we're
think
gonna
I
find out
might
a
have been
lot about
partially
this team
asleep in my
Yeah, just
brain.
running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing
I
every
really
possession
think
is
so.
going to be important from here on in.
Looking to pass on second down. That pass is
You know how it is
incomplete, and they're
when you're getting
probably
tired, you
fortunate that it
start.
wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Your
Now
first
facing a
things
third
first, the
and
brain
long.
goes to sleep. Then you kind of talk
From
to
the gun,
yourself
wants to
sometimes,
pass.
and then you wake up and you're like, "Wait, I sent that? That's crazy."
Trying to escape and get it himself. And the defense is there to stop him short
So
of the
here's
first down.
what I think I will do.
You know what, recently
Not
is a great
talk
play, and I think they were a nickel, so they brought an extra
until
guy on the field
time
that has
to
some speed,
leave.
take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it paid dividends on that third down.
Running it back, it's Johnson. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
And man, he had nobody around him. That's got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll let it fly. Touchdown, Oregon! And the stomping has commenced.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside the 15, here's the return. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Easy. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get them. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man? He said, I got this, and jumps back on it, make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad play for his offense.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Dave. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Shakes off the tackle. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Okay, this is where I sign off. Thank you to all who watched tonight's live stream. It means a lot that you took the time out of your day to spend it with me for a little while, to watch me play some football, and please give the stream a like, even when it's not still live streaming. It's a shame we weren't able to get to 3 likes at least tonight, but that's okay. Next time, let's get to 7 likes, and and then that's it. Anyway, so once again, thank you. Appreciate it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe the live stream I put out. And I will see you next time in either a video or a live stream. Good night, everybody.